Retinol. What's the first feeling that comes to your mind when you hear the word? Is it fear? Is it intrigue? Is it intimidation? I know because I've been there. But today, we're going to talk all about retinol. So all of the myths, all of the fear around it. We're going to give you some skin information that will help you ease any concern you have, maybe about using retinol or trying it out. Anything, we'll give you all the answers right here. So let's get into it. So first off, what is the history behind retinol and retinoids in general? In the beginning, actually, retinoids were used for medical conditions such as acne and multiple skin concerns. But after 40 years, scientists, they found out that retinoids are also really good for skin rejuvenation and helping reverse sun-damaged skin, anti-aging. So every skin cell has some kind of receptor for retinoic acid, which help our skin cells, actually, get their job done and produce the collagen that makes us look nice and fresh and young, as well as increase our skin cell turnover rate. And that has a lot of benefits for our skin. So that's the history. Now let's get into the retinoid family. So retinoic acid is the most powerful. It's gonna be the most potent because it doesn't take anything for it to convert for your skin to recept it. Sorry, being really sciencey here. So this is the most active form. But that means there's a really, really high chance of irritation. And so the further we go down the family tree, we see that there is another step of conversion needed, meaning that it has less potency and also less irritation potential. So that's how we're gonna go down this fun list. So retinoic acid, the most potent and the most potential for irritation. After that, one little conversion step down, retinaldehyde. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So this is the most potent over-the-counter one you can get, depending on the country that you live in. It usually does deliver very good results, but definitely if you have sensitive skin, it could be quite irritating. And then down the line again, we have retinol, which is probably the one you know or have heard the most of. So this one has higher strength, very visible results, does have the potential to cause irritation, but it depends on the concentration and the percentage in the formulation of the product. And then down one more is the more weaker one, which is actually the most weakest one, which is retinol ester. And so this one usually is quite good for more sensitive skin. It's not as potent, so it will have less potential to irritate your skin. And somewhere that falls around that line is also gram-active retinoids. That's a little bit new to the scene, but they also are formulated to give good results, such as retinol, but in a way that doesn't potentially irritate your skin. So that's also another option if that's what you are looking for. So retinol is great for anyone that, wants to get into anti-aging. Because retinol is good at helping to fade those fine lines and the wrinkles that come with aging. Also, those who might be dealing with acne, adult acne, or even, going through puberty, some kind of acne, and the scars are pigmentation that can be left behind. But big disclaimer that you should know is retinol should not be used by pregnant women. Please don't use that if you are pregnant. Also, if you're breastfeeding, there's no studies to say that it is very damaging, but be on the safer side because there's still no studies to say that it's perfectly safe either. And that's why in the Picky app, we usually put products with retinol as not pregnant safe. Okay, so maybe you want to try out retinol. How do you put it in your routine? Well, let me tell you how. There's no set rules or guidelines on how to do it, but there's definitely been a lot of tips that have been curated from dermatologists, our picky experts. So for those that are dealing with acne, if acne is the reason you want to start using retinol, or retinoids in general, then it's best to probably go to a dermatologist to get a professional opinion about which could be the best to start with. Especially if you're younger, definitely you want to talk with a professional about it first because being, going through puberty, teenagehood, the hormones probably are affecting your skin. And so it's good to probably get a professional opinion when you're at that age. So if you're looking to use it for more anti-aging purposes, definitely a good time to start is maybe in your early to mid 20s. Of course, you can, prevention is always key when it comes to anti-aging. But if you want to start using retinol products, that usually is the golden time frame that a lot of skincare professionals will tell you. Once you reach, I think, around 25, the production of collagen starts to decrease so much, like every year. And so usually you want to add a product that can help restore and promote your skin to keep creating that collagen. So for how to use retinol in your routine, it's definitely good to start with a low concentration if you're just starting out, starting with low frequency. So maybe just doing it once or twice a week to start out. And also you want to make sure to really pair it up with a good moisturizer because retinol can be quite drying. And also make sure that you use retinol only at night, and the following day always wear your sunscreen because your skin might feel a bit more sensitive. Okay, so now you know about retinol a little bit, you're curious maybe what can you use it with? Let's get into what ingredients are good to use with retinol. So for the first one, it's retinol and niacinamide. When paired together, they help with the skin's tolerance of retinol, which can usually be sensitivity, possible irritation, redness, and purging. So niacinamide helps to lessen this and help your skin grow more tolerant, along with helping your skin barrier grow stronger. So an example of a product that has this is CERAVE's Resurfacing Retinol Face Serum. So for this one, it has niacinamide and it has retinol, and it's actually, budget friendly, and a lot of people use it and they really like it. So that's one choice. And so our next pair up is retinol and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. It helps to draw in the hydration and the moisture and keep it in your skin. So it's a great pair up with retinol, which can dry out your skin. It can help to combat that dryness that retinol usually has. And a good example is the INKEY Retinol Serum. It contains both hyaluronic acid and retinol. So that is an option if that's a pair up you would like. Next is retinol and peptide. I love peptides. It just sounds so cute, the name. So peptides are protein. They're building blocks of protein, and they're also really well known for helping with fine lines and fading wrinkles, things like that. So pair them together, power couple. Actually, in most products today, they do have those two of them pairing up, such as Paula's Choice, 0.3 retinol and 2% Bakuchiol. Because Bakuchiol actually is another alternative for retinol, a lot of people say, because it's a naturally plant-derived, they say anti-aging type of ingredient. Still being studied, but there's a lot of potential there, so it's a good pair up as well. But maybe most importantly is the ingredients to avoid mixing them with, which we'll go into next. For any of these combinations that we're going to be warning you about, these are if you're using these ingredients in separate products. If they're formulated together in one product, then that probably means that the formulation has been studied to be effective without being too irritating. So we have some examples of some of these pair-ups in products that you can use that do have both of them in there. So don't think that if a product has both of these ingredients that, oh no, it's going to cause irritation. Usually it'll be formulated so that it can be used for your skin. We're just suggesting not to use separate products that maybe contain it because it could not combine in a good way. The one thing you might want to be a little bit cautious with is mixing retinol with AHAs or BHAs. They're a more exfoliating ingredient, so they're already working at the surface of your skin. So combining these two will definitely cause irritation. The product that actually has AHA and retinol, AVOSKIN Miraculous Retinol Toner. It has retinol and it has BHA. Many people of the picky community have used it and really like it, so definitely not too irritating to use because they formulated it that way. Another one to look out for is vitamin C and retinol, especially L-ascorbic acid, because that one has a low pH and can be quite irritating for the skin if it's combined from two different products. One thing we suggest is using vitamin C in the morning because it has antioxidants and it's super, super nice to use before your sunscreen. It helps boost the effectiveness of your sunscreen. Using retinol at night to help undo the damage of the day and to repair and restore your skin as you sleep. But some products that do have both vitamin C and retinol is SKIN&LAB. They have a very good serum that combines both of those. There's also Nihon Brightening Face Cream. That's another one if you want to give it a try. So another combo you probably should be wary of is retinol and benzoyl peroxide. So they're both quite strong and potent ingredients that usually help with acne in some way. So putting them together could be potentially dangerous for your skin. However, of course, there's the stronger medicated skincare that is very strong. It can be prescribed. There's Epiduo gel. Usually that one's stronger and definitely acne focused. So you can find products that do have this combination, but we definitely suggest not having two products with these ingredients in your routine, because that will definitely cause some irritation. Now, some tips for how to avoid irritation. So one thing is always to keep your skin, hydrated. Make sure you're using really hydrating ingredients, because with retinol, it really does dry out your skin. It's a very drying ingredient. And one tip I definitely incorporate into my routine is having the kind of buffer or the sandwich method. And that is using like maybe a lightweight moisturizer and then retinol and then another moisturizer. This helps to really combat any type of dryness that you might get from the retinol. Another thing, always apply sunscreen, because your skin will be very sensitive to the sun. So make sure you are always loading on that sunscreen. Even if you're not using retinol, wear the sunscreen, please. Please. And also, start really slow. You don't need to go hardcore with retinol. Like, I know maybe some people really want to use it to really see a difference right away, but that's definitely going to cause purging. So you want to start really slow and ease your skin into it, because it's a new ingredient it's not used to. Be kind to your skin, let it adjust. And when you're using retinol, it's best to maybe lessen the frequency of your other actives while you're just starting out, because your skin might be a little bit overwhelmed. So maybe alternate the days you use the actives, or maybe just lessen the amount while you're just introducing your skin to retinol. And now, some top retinol products. I'm sure you're very curious which products we are going to recommend. They're very highly rated on our Picky app. So if you want to see some more suggestions, you can check out the app and see all of them there. So first off is CERAVE's Resurfacing Retinol Face Serum, which I mentioned before. Next one is the Retinol Serum from the INKEY list. We also mentioned that one briefly. Another one is COSRX's Real Fit Retinol Serum. And the other one is Glow Recipes Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. So of course, if you want to learn more, go to the app and find it out, because we have plenty of information there. We also have a lot of information on our Picky blog, which is where we have curated all of these sources from our Picky experts. So if you want more information about retinol, like in depth about each of the different types, or maybe more products, or when to start, we have all those on the blog, so definitely check them out. And yeah, so that's all we have for you guys today. Let us know, how do you feel about retinol now? Do you feel any more secure in trying it out, or did you just start your retinol journey and do you want to share how it's been? Let us know in the comments, or if you have a product that you really like that you want to share, or maybe one that you didn't love so much, let us know down below. We always love hearing from you. And like usual, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we just want to give more information to you guys and help spread the skin formation. Make sure to stay picky, and we'll see action. Let's get into it. Particularly safe either. I'm gonna hair my lip. So you're gonna have to cut a lot, because that's how I record, is you just gotta cut everything.